What's good with it, y'all? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Man, y'all already know what to do. Smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Let's get to it, man. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm just doing a cool down walk, man. Just got a few some road work in, few miles ran real quick. But I had to get to this, man. Reaction to the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons uh letting go of Monty Williams. So the Detroit Pistons, if y'all haven't heard, I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard by now. Detroit Pistons have released or dismissed Monty Williams from his head coaching duties after 1 year, and leaving a substantial amount of money on his contract because he signed up, what is it, a 4 or 5 year deal, and he's going to get all that money. So pretty much they paying him to go home. They paying him to go home, and what exactly does that mean? I feel like from the standpoint of the Pistons, what difference does it matter, right? Are you going to be able to find a better coach to do a better job with this Pistons team? Hell no. Monty Williams is a well-respected coach. He has the support and respect of all the players in the NBA. That's dealing with the fact that he is a player's coach, extremely well-respected. Obviously, we all know he has some heartbreaking situations and things like that with his family. Condolences to that, and things of that nature. But from a coaching standpoint, man, he's well-respected. It's just a matter of the players and the hands he's been dealt with. He was the head coach of the Phoenix Suns when they went to the finals and they lost to the Bucks. Why is that? Because his players kind of they fizzled out on him. You know what I mean? They just didn't have a heart to be able to step up in the situation of it. It was right there for the taking, and the moment got to his team. And again, you can be a coach, have the best strategies, put your team in the best position to win games. But at the end of the day, it's upon your team, it's upon your players to go out there and execute that type of things. And what do you see? We didn't see any of that happen. We saw them make mistakes. We saw them act as if they were scared of the moment. We saw them look at situations where they literally just fizzled out of it as well. So who is that? Who is to blame for that? That's not Monty Williams' fault. For the Detroit Pistons, let's be honest, man. I'll be honest and I'll be respectful of it at the same time, right? So when I'm being honest and being respectful of the situation I saw and how they were played and things like that, the Detroit Pistons are ass. How else can you really say it to be respectful? The Detroit Pistons are absolute ass. They got a hell of a young team that looks to be able to have a lot of talent on this young team. But what did we see? We saw absolutely none of the production that can mark off the standpoint of saying this Pistons team could change something. Is that Monty Williams' fault? Hell no. That's not Monty Williams. That's not his fault at all. How is it his fault that his team was just terrible? Plain and simple. Outside of Cade Cunningham, they let go of Big Bogdan, and then they were overloaded at certain positions with players that play the same position. You know what I mean? And again, that's not on the coach. That's on the fact that your team is just absolute ass. That front office did him no favors. They didn't bring in any players that would be able to kind of help put them in a situation where I won't say make the playoffs, but at least be a few games under 500 or break 500. You know what I mean? They were one of the worst teams in the league, but that falls on him as a coach. No. So for me, for him, I would say that situation, man. Salute to Monty Brown or Monty Williams. I think I'm my brother Monty Brown, Monty Williams for getting paid to pretty much to go home. You know what I'm saying? He's still collecting the check. I think he's gonna get another coaching opportunity extremely quick. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened damn near immediately. So don't be surprised by that. That's gonna happen. So I'm not hanging my head or looking down or anything like that. I think he's gonna get another coaching opportunity extremely fast, and that'll be something that what I'm saying, again, he's not worried about. So can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see how that turns out for him. The thing is, again, the Pistons is not going to be any better no matter who's the coach of that team or what they do. Point blank and period, man. How else and what else can you really say about it? Their team is just not that good. You know what I mean? They're just not that good. I don't know how else or what else to really say about it. It's just not a good team. So that's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see a team that's gonna fizzle out. We're gonna see a team that's not gonna be anything, and we're gonna see them try to bring in somebody that they believe and hope that's gonna be able to lead this team to go somewhere, and it's not gonna happen. So for Monty, I would say congratulations for getting out of that head coaching position that nobody is gonna look to fill. I mean, y'all tell me one person or coach that's gonna say they willing to take that head coaching positions for the Pistons. I mean, I'll take it for the paycheck, but that's where it's gonna end at. You ain't gonna find nobody else that's gonna be willing to take that opportunity, thinking that they're gonna go and step into a winning situation. That's not even a rebuilding situation. That's some like it's crash out time. I'm coming to collect a check. You know them type of people that show up to their job and they hate their job, but they gotta do it. that's the situation that is, man. And I say that in meaning in no disrespect. But in reality, like, I mean, y'all disrespected this man by you know what I'm saying, doing that. Again, y'all probably did him a solid by sending him home and paying him by doing that. But at the same time, man, like that's just one of those things when you look at the team. I mean, what's the expectation? In reality, in all honesty, what's the expectation with a team like that? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. But that's all I got for y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through. That was just my little 2 cents on what I had to say about it, how I felt about it, man. And you know, we gonna keep grinding, keep rocking it out. But again, shout out to Monty. Like I said, I think he's gonna get another coaching opportunity immediately, honestly. But smash the like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And y'all already know what it is, man. We out of here, and I'll be back at y'all with another one, man.